Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Reviewpedia, the place where we break down the newest rides, the hottest releases, and give you the real deal on what's worth your money and what's just hype. Today, we've got something really exciting, a review of the 2025 Pontiac Firebird. Or, if you want to look ahead, you could even call it the 2026 Firebird. That's right, Pontiac is back, and it's aiming to make a bold statement with the rebirth of one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time. Now, let's be honest, when you hear the word Firebird, your brain probably jumps to classic American muscle, those long hoods, roaring V8s, and that aggressive stance that just screams horsepower. Pontiac left the scene back in 2010, and for many of us, it felt like a piece of muscle car history went with it. But now, in 2025, that legend is back with a modern twist, and it's got gearheads buzzing. So let's get into it. First up, the design. Pontiac clearly knows the legacy they're playing with, because the 2025 Firebird doesn't just look modern, it looks like a respectful evolution of the past. You've got the classic long hood and short rear deck, but now everything's been sharpened up. The LED lighting setup in the front is aggressive and sleek, and yes, the iconic Firebird emblem makes a comeback, glowing subtly on the grille and steering wheel. It's not overdone, just the right amount of nostalgia mixed with 21st century style. The body has been sculpted for aerodynamics without losing that old-school charm. The rear features a full-width LED taillight strip that nods to vintage styling but also fits right in with today's design trends. You can definitely tell Pontiac wanted this to be a head-turner, and trust me, it is. Whether it's parked or rolling down the street, the Firebird commands attention. Under the hood, Pontiac gives buyers a couple of options. The base model comes with a turbocharged inline-4 pushing out around 330 horsepower, which is already respectable. But where things get really exciting is with the GT and Trans Am trims. The GT packs a 5.0L naturally aspirated V8 making about 480 horses, and then there's the beast, the Trans Am supercharged V8 edition. We're talking 6.2 liters of raw power, over 700 horsepower, and enough torque to make your tires beg for mercy. It's not just power for the sake of power either. The Firebird handles it beautifully, with advanced magnetic ride control, limited slip differential, and customizable drive modes. Inside the cabin, Pontiac isn't playing around. It's clear they're targeting both the modern performance crowd and those who want a touch of luxury. Premium leather seating, Alcantara inserts, carbon fiber accents, and a fully digital 12-inch instrument cluster make it feel both high-tech and driver-focused. The 13.5-inch touchscreen infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the UI is surprisingly intuitive. Plus, you've got a heads-up display, customizable ambient lighting, and a premium Bose sound system that bumps hard when you're not letting the engine do the talking. Tech-wise, there's adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, and even a semi-autonomous driving mode for highway cruising. So while this car looks like it came straight out of a dream garage from the 70s, it's packed with everything you'd expect from a 2025 performance machine. Now let's talk about the drive. This thing is just fun. The handling feels tight, responsive, and predictable. The base model is great for everyday driving, it's got a nice balance of performance and comfort. But once you step into the GT or Trans Am trims, the experience becomes visceral. That engine roar, the quick throttle response, the aggressive downshifts from the 10-speed automatic, it's addictive. And for those of you who love to row your own gears, yes, Pontiac is offering a 6-speed manual transmission option. Huge props for keeping that alive. Fuel economy. Let's be real, it's not why you buy a Firebird. But for what it is, it's surprisingly manageable. The Turbo 4 is the most efficient, obviously, clocking in around 28 mpg highway. The V8s are thirstier, especially the supercharged Trans Am, which is probably more at home on a track than a daily commute. Pricing starts at around $42,000 for the base model, with the GT hovering in the mid-$50,000 range, and the Trans Am easily climbing past $75,000, depending on options. Its competitive pricing considers